Hey, this is Rob at artforkidshub.com, and I got my two awesome kids with me. Hads and Chuckers. What are we gonna do today?
We're gonna paint a candy cane. Candy cane.
Yeah, we're gonna paint a candy cane. We're gonna paint it with watercolors, and we're gonna use some crayons. And we got our watercolors, we got our crayons, we got paintbrushes, and we got pencils. And I've already squirted some of our watercolor out. So get your pencils first. We're gonna use our pencils first. And first step, it's really easy. And this is gonna be we're gonna do a couple of these activities, but these are fun activities to just use 3 colors, and it's for Christmas or for the holidays. So here we go. We're gonna draw a candy cane shape or a hook. Can you guys do that?
Maybe you could do it like this.
It's like a J, yeah, it is. Backwards J.
Wait, what?
Isn't that a backwards J?
Look at my candy cane.
That's a backwards J, isn't it? Good job, Hads.
I think that's a regular J. Maybe.
Then we're gonna draw another one on the inside. Okay. Good job. Good job. Good job. Okay, flip yours around so it looks like a candy cane. And then we're gonna put 2 contour lines, one at the top and one at the bottom. Hads, can I help you 1 sec? You did a perfect job. Here, you hold it. Your candy cane is a little thin and we're not gonna be able to get any paint in there, so I'll help you just a little bit, okay? So we're gonna make it a bigger one. Good job. And then put the little curved lines. Perfect. Good, and then one up there. Good job. All right, okay, we're gonna use contour lines to make the stripes. And if you want, if the contour lines are too hard, you could just do straight lines, okay, Hads? But watch me, I'm gonna do a contour line and it's just a curved line like this. Is that cool? So you curved your lines the other way, but that's all right. That works too. Good job. That's good. Perfect, Chuckers. Good job. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you with the crayon really quick. We're gonna use a white crayon, and the reason why we're gonna use a white crayon is what colors are candy cane?
Red and white.
Red and white. And so I'm gonna go ahead and color, and it might be hard for the kids at home to do this because, can you see where I put the white?
Yeah.
You can?
I can
A little bit. It's kind of hard to see where you put it because it's white on white paper, huh? So you want to skip, so color 1, then skip 1 because that one's going to be red, and then do white, and then we should have got
pattern.
Yeah, we'll get another white crayon for you, Chuckers. We'll let Hads do this one. Okay, go ahead and then you do that, Hads, and Chuckers, why don't you get another white crayon?
Okay.
Good job, you did it. Why don't you do that one last one right there. Right there. So these crayons are a little bit different. What's different about these crayons?
They're triangle and they can't roll off. And these crayons, they can roll off.
Yeah, so this is just a regular crayon. And then these are from Melissa and Doug is the brand. And they don't have paper on them, which is kind of nice because paper sometimes is annoying because you get it down low and then you got to peel the paper off. But the cool thing is that they're triangles and so they don't roll as easily, right? Is that cool? So, all right, we done with white crayons? We ready to paint? Okay. The one thing that's really cool about what we're gonna do first is I want you to get your paintbrushes wet.
This is so...
Is it soft?
Yeah.
Get your paintbrushes wet, and we're not going to use any paint.
It's hard. What?
Yep. Okay, we're not going to use any paint yet. We're just going to paint. We're just going to put water where the red is supposed to be, okay? I'm going to show you a trick. This is called, so just paint where the red is going to go. This is called wet on wet. We're going to put water down first, and then we're going to put the paint down on top. So I'll get the red ready. Okay, you got all of your stripes painted with water?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and, I think you got a couple more to do. So we'll just do them real quick. I'll help you. So we just get a little water on there where all the stripes are.
There.
There you go. Okay, get a little red on your paintbrush now. And then just dip it in the water. Watch what happens. Is that cool? Whoa. And it stays in the line. Yeah, good job. Now do your other one up here.
There.
Move to your next one.
Oh, I thought you mean like do one.
Oh yeah, you can do them all. You can do them all. So that's called wet on wet watercolor. It's a technique that you can use. So, and it's just kind of a different way to do watercolors. So once you're done with that, go ahead and get some more red checkers and make that really red. Yeah.
Ready? Ready?
Let me see. Why don't you use this paintbrush? This one's a little bit different. We'll put that away. We'll put that one away.
That's all?
Okay, now we're gonna let this dry and then we'll come back. Sound fun?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, we're back. We let our candy canes dry, huh?
Yeah.
Did we let them dry or did we make them dry?
Make them
We made them dry. What did we use?
A blow dryer.
We used a blow dryer, yeah. So, the kids at home, if they want, they can wait for this to dry or they could just do this next step. They don't, it's up to them. I wanted to let it dry so that our green, we're gonna use green in the background and I didn't want it to mix with the red. So it takes a little bit longer to do this activity if you wait for it to dry, but it's still fun. I'm gonna let you use this one. So I'm gonna get a little yellow. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do next. We're gonna make green. How do we make green?
From
Do you remember?
yellow and blue.
Yellow and blue. Yeah, you're right. So we'll get a little blue in there. And is that green?
Yeah.
Is that an awesome green?
Green.
Look at that.
It's all of green. Greeny.
So if you want to make the green lighter, what would you do to make the green lighter?
Bit
If
white.
you put white or more yellow. And if you wanted to make it darker, you could add more blue. So on this one, on this step, we're just gonna do wet on dry. And it's gonna look a little bit different than what we did, but we're just gonna come in here. I'm gonna get more water. And then we're gonna paint with green. It's kind of an olive green, huh? Around the candy cane.
Wait, so we're not, so
this is the background of the candy cane. And see, it's kind of a different look, huh? And it goes on differently too. So, Hads, you ready?
Mm-hmm. That looks weird.
Does it look weird? So that's the background, and it's Christmas colors, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Is that cool? So you can do it. Here you go. Go ahead and get some green Hads. Checkers, go ahead. And one of the things when you get your watercolor, so we're using watercolor paper, and if you use regular paper, it doesn't hold up as well when you get it wet. But when you use watercolor paper, it's a good idea. It still curls, so it's a good idea when you want to let it dry to put something. You can either tape the corners down, or you can put something heavy on the corners to keep it flat when it dries. Good, and then you can fill in that white spot too. See, when you paint over the white, it doesn't do anything, huh? Because you colored it. So that's why we colored white, is because the green won't go on it. Is that cool? Mm-hmm. So you could color right there. Why don't you get a little more green? All right, so the last thing that we're gonna do, we've let the green dry, and we used the blow dryer for that too, right?
Yeah.
Yes. We got our markers, and the last thing we're gonna do is outline our candy canes. Do you want to go ahead, Heads? There's a marker right there. Outline our candy canes with the black marker. And kind of make it stand out a little bit more.
Do it on the lines.
Yeah, you can trace back over the pencil lines. Like that. So the fun thing about Christmas stuff and with red and green is that you can just use the primary colors. Your parents can just buy primary colors. We use these tubes of watercolor because they're wet, and unlike some watercolors that are already dry, they're sometimes not as bright when you put them down on the paper. So we made. How did we make green? Oh, good job, Hads. Oh, you high-fived my thumbs up. So how did we make green again?
With
what two colors?
green. No.
What two colors? Blue and yellow. Yep. Should we say goodbye to our art friends?
Yeah.
Let's check out those candy canes first. Wow. Awesome. Chuckers, look at those. Those are the best candy canes I've ever seen. See you later, art friends.
These aren't the best candy canes because the ones that you eat.
Oh yeah, those are way better than these.
Because you eat them because they taste good.
They taste delicious.
Bye.
See you later.
I'm gonna do
Karate chop.